Hello students. So in the last lecture we discussed about the magnetic field due to the current carrying state connector. So today we will discuss about magnetic field in a circular loop. So if we see this in circle loop, what is there? The current is flowing in this direction. So if current is flowing in this direction, so in the lower part the magnetic field line appear to us as it is in this way. So that is in anti-clockwise direction, and in this part the magnetic field lines in this way. So that is, it appears to us that is in clockwise direction. Appear to us, but it will appear, that is हमें लगता है. अगर एक साउथ लगेगा तो दूसरा हमें नॉर्थ, that will appear to us. So but if we see in both the cases, what is going to be happen here? In both the cases, that this is direction of the magnetic field, but inside this loop direction of this one is same. Inside the loop direction of this one is same. It means that inside the loop the direction of the magnetic field lines are same. So if magnetic field directions are same, it means that inside the loop the magnetic field will be more. And if we take a large circle loop, so magnetic field lines inside this loop will be almost uniform. So strong magnetic field will be there inside the loop when the current flowing through this circular loop in this way. So this is about magnetic field due to the circular loop. And secondly, I want to share that if this is the direction of the magnetic field lines, and we know that in case of bar magnets, magnetic field lines move from south to north inside and north to south outside. So magnetic field lines in this circle loop are just similar to this bar magnet. It means that a current loop is also just like a magnet. It is also a magnet. So according to this property, I use this property, and that is why this pole is known as a south pole and that pole is known as a north pole. One more thing I want to share with you, that if the current appear to us that is in a clockwise direction, so in case of clockwise direction, that end is known as a south pole, and if current is flowing in anti-clockwise direction, then that side appear to us as a north pole. So this is the way how we can explain that which one is the south pole and which one is the north pole. So this is the way how we can explain that which one is the south pole and which one will be the north pole. So this is about the circle loop, and next is solenoid. Before going to the solenoid, I want to share with you that what is a solenoid. So take this is just like a solenoid, a single loop. I am taking a single loop. This is a single loop. This is also a single loop. So in case of single loop, there is a formation of north and south pole. I taken the next loop, there is a formation of single and north and south pole. So what I am doing, I am wrapping the wires, insulated copper wires over a material, this material. So what is going to happen? Large number of turns will be there. If large number of single turns are connected to one another, not connected but single wire is there, and I am wrapping that wire over a single material, so that is behave as a solenoid. So this is known as a solenoid. And if solenoid is there and single loop is there, in a single loop north and south pole is there, it means that in a solenoid a large number of north and south pole will be formed. Why? Because अगर एक सिंगल लूप में एक नॉर्थ और साउथ पोल होगा तो डेफिनेटली जितने भी आप टर्न्स लेंगे उन सिंगल टर्न्स में भी हमारे पास साउथ और नॉर्थ पोल बनेंगे ही, वो तो बनेंगे ही बनेंगे. So let me share that thing with you. So solenoid appear to us just like this one. So if we see here, we can see the arrow. These are the arrows, and if I hold the finger in this way, that is in which the arrows are there. So if arrows are there, in which direction I put the finger, curly my finger, in which the arrow mean current is flowing. So if this is the thumb and this is the thumb, and thumb is always in this direction, and where the thumbs comes, that end behave as a north pole and other end behave as a south pole. So this is the way how we can explain that which end appear to be a south pole and which end appears to be a north pole. So let me share with you that if I hold this conductor, this is this solenoid in this way, and in this part what is there, this is the current and this current is coming outside, ये बाहर को आ रहा है, ये बाहर को है, ठीक है, ये देखो यहाँ पे मैंने रख दिया, अब ये बाहर को आ रहा है। अगर यहाँ पे ये बाहर को आ रहा है तो इसके नीचे वाले पार्ट में ये अंदर को जाएगा, तो इसलिए आपको दिख जाए तो थोड़ा सा मैं बाहर रख रहा हूँ। तो ये बाहर को आ रहा है, तो ये थंब को मैंने करंट ऐसे मान लिया और ये बाहर को आ रहा है, तो जो हमारी जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस हैं वो इस तरह से, कुछ इस तरह से आ रही है। तो इस तरह से मतलब ये ऐसे आ रही है, दैट इज इन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन। तो क्योंकि ये डॉट है, डॉट का मतलब होता है कि जो हमारे पास करंट है वो परपेंडिकुलर टू द प्लेन ऑफ द पेपर है एंड आउटवर्ड इज देयर। और अगर यहाँ बाहर को आ रही है तो इस पार्ट में ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइन यहाँ कहाँ जाएंगी, अंदर को जाएंगी, ये एरो अंदर को जाएंगे। अगर ये अंदर को जाएंगे इस तरह से तो ये इस तरह से आएगा। जो अंदर को होता है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड वो क्रॉस से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, एंड इफ वी आर रिप्रेजेंटेड इन क्रॉस with the word, with the symbol cross, and arrow is coming in this direction, so that is known as a this section, so that is called clockwise. So in the lower part what is there, that is in clockwise section, and in the upper part that is in a anti-clockwise section. So but if we see here, single circle loop is combined here, single, this is because of the single circle loop, because of the single circle loop, because of this, so many loops will be there. So in that case what is going to, they when they join together in this way, okay, these are the arrows are coming here, so these are the joint and these are the arrows how they appear to us, these are the way. So if we see here, so all the magnetic field lines are coming here in this way and going inside in this way, here also coming in this way and going inside in this way. So it means that if they are ending from this part, to that end behave as a south pole and this end behave as a north pole, because again I am using this concept inside the solenoid, inside the bar magnet from south to north. So inside the solenoid from south to north, so this end is known as a south pole and this end is known as a north pole. One more thing I want to discuss with you, that if we see this part, here the magnetic field lines are some far apart, दूर है थोड़ी सी, and in this part the magnetic field lines very close to each other. So it means that at the end of the solenoid, the strength of the magnetic field is somewhat less as compared to the magnetic field at the center of the solenoid. And one more thing, if we see this part, central part of the solenoid, all the magnetic field lines are at some very close to each other and they are equidistant, so that is why the magnetic field inside the solenoid is almost uniform. One more thing, this is in clockwise sections and this is in anti-clockwise section and this is in clockwise section. So what is going to be happen outside the solenoid, they are in clockwise, anti-clockwise and clockwise, so they get cancelled with each other, and hence the magnetic field outside the solenoid is somewhat very less as compared to the magnetic field inside the solenoid. So इस पार्ट में जो है, सो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो रहेगा वो बहुत ही कम रहेगा और अंदर जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा होता है, दैट इज इनसाइड द सोलेनॉइड. सो दिस इज द अबाउट वी कैन डिस्कस द सोलेनॉइड, बट आई वांट टू डिस्कस विद यू, see this video 2 to 3 times, because in a single time it is not able to understand how we can explain the direction of the magnetic field inside and direction how that is coming inside, sorry, that is coming outside and inside. So see the video 2 to 3 times, and if any problem is coming, then definitely when we will meet on online classes, then we will discuss that thing with you. So I hope that you will studying going to be study at home during this lockdown. And but one more thing I want to discuss with you, that you have to be go for self study by yourself, because no one is going to be help, only you have to be helped by yourself. So with these words, I hope that you enjoy it at home and studying more and more. So thank you very much.